What's going on, people? How's it going? How's it going, Jim? How's it going, Cleveland? How are y'all doing today? Down in Congress fishing. It was super low the other day. The water was all the way out to that deep spot right there, past the sand. All of that over there was dry. About little stream, little thing over that way was pretty bad. Yeah, it finally warming up here. It's been warm a couple days, but how's it going, fat cat? I just got here, dude. How's it going, Anthony? Trying to let this bait go for a second. How's everybody's day going? Mine's not been too bad. That wind last weekend here, boy, it was something else. Cold wasn't a problem. That wind, it was gusting 80 mile an hour, straight down the way and down the way. It was every which way, so it wouldn't have been there. How's it going, Nikki? How are you doing? Trying to let this bait ease up. Hey, Karen. Just a minute, y'all. I'm gonna be fishing. It's about warm now. So. All that water out over that way was all gone. It was gone almost that second piling out that way. Just that all over that way was gone. The water was super low. Carolyn! What is going on? Long time no see. How are you? How's it going, David? I'm doing well. I just stayed out of that cold wind last time. I wouldn't have been able to throw a rod with 5 pounds of weight on that joker. It was just bad. off on a deep spot. Alright, Anthony, be safe. Later. I don't know what we're going to catch, but it's going to be a good time, whether it's not or it is. Got out there a little deeper that time. Yeah. It's a nice cool 65 to 68 today, which ain't bad. How's it going, Saving Grace? Is Smurfy in here or are you just using the thing? What's going on, Smurfy? You in here? Smurfy! See what bite. I don't know how the bite's gonna be, but it's odd. Wind okay on y'all? Yeah, I didn't see the joke. We might have had a little fish kill, I don't know. I know it got caught up for snow, but snow didn't stay, but I know we got down pretty cold temp, so. Alan with the gift of things, Murphy with the monthly thing, yeah. Appreciate everyone that's been a member. Appreciate it. That was awesome. How's it going, Ron or Joe? How are y'all doing? Oh yeah, we got blue skies for the Lord down here right now. We got a small breeze. Well, small breeze. I'm out of the breeze right now. She's blowing about 15 knots down here. 15 mile an hour. Up top, it's blowing about 40. She's getting it pretty good. I'm ready. I'm ready for the warmth myself. I know I get some good things. Get a few good things out of being out of winter, but get a lot more benefits out of the summertime. Don't get me wrong, it's been nice to have a winter, but how's it going, Tom? Trying to upbeat the bridge a little bit. Never know what's drifting up underneath there. I'm gonna try to stay out from the center of the bridge because you got little pockets you can hit, but there's something underneath there that just snaps the line. So she's fishing. She's trying to catch too. She likes to fish down here at this side. It's not that she don't try to fish there, it's just kayakers and all of that. Yeah. We need to get down here when it's low tide, no matter we're fishing or not. Because if that one thing we want to, if we get one, we're going to have to know this layout. Because we don't need to be going, because you see that sandbar. You see how far it goes out. It goes almost plumb across. The water looks to be still receding too, so. Yep, just getting started. How's it going, backyard fun country boy? How are you doing, Wyatt? Hope your day's been going pretty good. No, I've only been started 14 minutes. I threw it a little bit closer to the bridge, hoping it don't bite me. But some of the rock piles are exposed, some of them are not. Some of them are washed out just enough and covered up by sand, just enough to get you snagged. I hear you. There's some more of that sandbar over there. Hopefully we'll see a few of these eagles that's been around. I've seen a few more. Let's see whatever was out there. Yeah, you guys are probably pretty warm over there. The jellyfish? 2 of them. Huh? Awesome. Here, take them over there and show them. We got jellyfish down here, y'all. Moving around. Just hold the top of it. Hold the top. Look at these cool shapes, jellyfish. I got mad swipe. Yeah. How's it going, Jude? No, I'm good. They're an oval shaped jellyfish. It's pretty cool. I was reeling up and something swiped my line up. I tried to pull a little bit, but he grabbed me pretty good, so hopefully it's still right there. Felt like a good tug too. Might have been a black drum or redfish. This area is more for big bass and redfish and black drum. We get croaker and stuff. Sand sea trout. They're more common right here. Huh. Yeah, they blow in the wind, so they're just susceptible to the tide. So if you ever walk in a breakfast water, you're like, oh, what was that? That's what that was. There's 2 or 3 of them over there. She's moving them away from the rocks. How bad did snow and stuff and ice storm get in y'all's area? We got a teeny bit of snow, but that was not during this morning. We got cold, that was it. Somebody's filming jellyfish. Dang it. must have been a nice stingray. He must have been barely on you. Ooh, a nice flounder too. Yeah, I've caught a couple nice flounders. Be nice out of that area. Whatever's getting a hold of me, it's got some weight to it unless you're trying to bear yourself down. Mm. Oh yeah. Daggum that was a large crab or something. Huh? That crab, y'all, was every bit of that big. It was like that. About that thick. He was a big old joker. So crabs are moving. They didn't get killed off, so that's a good sign. What was that? See, something's swiping me and I don't know what it is. Maybe get on. Try not to throw so hard so my shrimp won't come off. Going into the wind too, so. Come on, fishies! Oh yeah, my cats are that way. Them jokers eat more than the dog does. The dogs, feed them plenty, they're done. They might eat it if it's bacon or a piece of steak or something. But you daggum, them cats act like they ain't satisfied no more. They eat. Oh, cats only eat when they're hungry. No, that's a lie. Some may, but them jokers, they'll pork and pork and pork. And pork down food. How's it going, Doodad? We gotta keep moving. You see me reeling and throw a lot. I got a bunch of crabs around, so making sure A didn't steal my bait, and B, wake up the fish maybe. Keep the crabs off the line. Shit, if that was a crab there and that crab, shit, I probably could have made a meal out of that. Probably not. The kids would have unswiped them all and ate them all up, pretty much. I don't eat very many sweets anymore. I'm good. How's it going back Mountain Outdoors? Negative 24. Wow, yeah. Yeah, you stay pretty cold up there right now. We're sitting about 68 right now. Oh, you stay out of the breeze, you're a lot warmer. With the breeze, you feel a lot colder. Can't complain, you know. Got to get out and get fishing this weekend. Was pretty nice last weekend. I'm lying. It was cloudy. Looked like it was gonna rain or snow. Wind blowing, 80-mile-an-hour gusts. It stayed 20 to 40 mile-an-hour winds steadily all day. Shoot something that ain't blew over in the wind and shoot 80 mile, almost 40-mile-an-hour winds. That some of those gusts, it blew some stuff over. Not in a hurt or nothing, but blew down the basketball goal and something else. Yeah, it was keeping me from walking going into a store. Yikes. Yeah. I don't know how they do it in Alaska. I know it's below 32 and it's what a hunk of grass, I hope. It looks like grass, but it looks like you got something to eat. That could be gator, I don't know. Oh yeah, now that's the bottom that's the lowest the thermometer will go. So you imagine how cold it really was. That's the end of the thermometer, you know. Okay, if they made one that goes colder than that, then how cold would it really be? Mm. Huh? Probably, I think it might have. Notifications. Just a second. guys were running from the cold. Just 1 second. I gotta get some paint. No, I just gotta stick to the shades. Yeah, I gotta get you guys closer. How's it going, Dirty Strawberry? See, I'm not sure either. I like chocolate chip, but I like peanut butter. I like oat milk raisin cookies sometimes. I guess it just has to hit different, I guess. Depends on the day, I guess. Sorry about all the wobbling, y'all. Trying to stand you up. There. Said I wasn't gonna fish it, but I'm in the shade, so. Standing most of it, but it's okay. No, didn't know if I was in it over there at the piling, you know. They got a lot of debris right out there somewhere. The fish wants you close there, so they'll bite, but whatever's there, instead of properly cleaning up, they left it as kind of a loss, I guess. How's it going, Gig Life? Stardashians. How are y'all? Enough will get some good bites. They're still doing asphalt work around here. It's like all the time around here. We get it, be doing nice, and boom. I hear you. Yeah, I'm just waiting on a bite now. There's no telling what the type of the cookie, you know. It depends on the day or what. No, I ain't been live 30 minutes. I only been that, so. No, the bites are kind of in between here. Sometimes they be on fire, sometimes there, but generally when they do start biting, it's generally nice ones. I've fished here and caught nothing. I've come here and I've caught 2 flounder, 2 redfish, 3 black drum, a couple of croaker, and stuff. Just intermittent. How's it going, Trev? Nothing. Come on, man. Water's rising. Water's rising. It's done rose from I don't know, right? Waiting on these fish. I'm hoping the bite picks up here, or I gotta vacate because of the water rising. The water was there and now it's all the way covering my footprints now. It's coming up pretty quick. It's rising quick. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Yeah, ice takes out of there. Hot gives everybody a warm beverage. Is something I figured, you know, people would like. Oh, it's somebody. Got those one-time lighters around here. Light one time. Y'all can catch one fish for a month. What fish would you guys fish for? Mine gotta be all the time, constant bite. Get one almost every time. What would be the fish you would pick to be able to catch and still kind of it's fun to catch for a month? Mine probably be redfish or black drum. Is how they fight. Appreciate it. Yeah, she's rising fast. Real fast. It's right there now. You're already right there. Don't ask me. I'm just saying. I ain't the one that's gonna be like, my feet are cold. It's not good to have wet feet in the winter time. You did get home and dry them. Oh yeah. Perfect. How's it going, Chad? How are you doing? Welcome in. We generally catch croaker, speckled sea trout, sand sea trout, sand perch, flounder, redfish, black drum, gaff top. There's a little bit of everything down here to catch. Haven't caught nothing yet. I'm hoping to. Just gotta find them. They're down there. Sometimes someone opens their mouth. That was a crab. I felt him toe on it. Yeah. Yeah, we usually do. It just depends on how long it takes. Just gotta cast around for them a little bit. caught a real nice sized crab. I had something hit me right over there a couple times, but I don't know what it was. It wouldn't never stay on. It hit and run. Trying to find where they are between the center of this bridge. I usually find something, or I'll move or something to get another bite. If anybody comes on a kayak, they'll go down to that bridge and circle around and come over. Boats, they travel up and down here all the time. They'll use from over that way over there. They'll come in from over that way and come in, or where we're just at over there. Yeah, Florida's got great fishing, but remember, there's a lot more people fishing here. I know I'm still fishing here. Yeah, I can cast close, but not too close, because you know those you seen the how they got the rock right there, how they got the stone, and that's the wire that's all down through there. Just had a bite. That was pretty nice. Hopefully he'll hit again. He hit pretty good. So they're wanting to hit. I think it might be just now warming up to get theirs. We left off another 32-degree night. So better make sure he didn't take it. They're probably doing that one bite and then one thing to do. Huh? How's it going, Red? I threw behind the pilot, hoping to get a bite, or I got to reel in super fast. I'm like third one down, off, right in the shade area, right past it. Hopefully I can get a bite. That's going to be pretty much a snag. Noon? No, I'm in Florida. I'm not in Texas. I'm good. Nothing. doing, Jarbuds? Nice. What part of Florida? South Florida? Appreciate it. I got bites. That last bite, I knew where I was at. It got me. What? What are you doing? We moving? We moving? I guess. Okay. Going up, y'all. Going up. Balance. Quick step, don't slip. Ooh, ankle went out. I get it, spoon. Sorry. That's not enough for a chunky spoon. Just a second. Working now. Dee dee dee. Come on. Come on. Not cutting off this 18 wheeler, no sir. Mm-mm. This stupid car will come on. He's an out-of-stater. I know how he's driving. He must be from Alabama. It's the weekend. They move on the weekend. Travel through Alabama, don't go on a Sunday. Not the lower part of Britain and stuff. Don't go there, no sir. I can't wait for that. Hopefully we can do that. Boaters drifting by. Kayaker over there. I like to show him on camera. So, that's what we're waiting on, the kayaker. I moved up from up there. Oh, it's that one guy. The guy in the little black car. He's using his work truck. That's that guy. Yeah. I'm hoping I can get some bites here. There ain't too many people out today. Decent. Remember the guy that was during the storm, him and his wife. He was the one that was in the that jumped off. That's the same guy. He's just in his work truck today. How's it going, Tom? How are you doing? Yeah. You guys seen how old phones used to be? How big phones used to be? It's like a little kid. I can't even keep a grip on it. Come on now. Come on. I'm gonna let you flip around. I don't know how I typed on that phone. One of my thumbs button covers four buttons at once. It's ding ding ding. Yeah. It's about the size of yours, ain't it, Karen? A little bit bigger. I'm just messing with you. No, it didn't have a camera. It might have had a camera. No, it might have had a front facing camera. Nope, didn't even have a camera on it. That's when it's simpler times. I had to hold it out like this and talk. I'll just mess with you. You ever seen a phone like this? Name that tool. Yeah, they were nice. Yeah, just don't drop a Nokia. Yeah, you drop one of those and whack, knock a dick. Huh? She's like, I gave myself a black eye with it one time. Ouch. Try to hurry it when he gets on. You fishing? Maybe. Can anybody name that tool that I showed? She's okay. Yeah, I'd be careful because they've been killing some chickens down here and stuff. So. Oh, they killed a couple chickens and stuff down here. They got some raw chicken bones down here. They're all over, sprinkled all over that way.
You mean they came and they killed them, or they brought them here and killed them?
They brought them here and killed them.
Oh.
I don't ask for what. I know. Yes, ma'am.
Did people catch a lot of fish here?
On the dock area and stuff, everybody's, it's kind of, they do, it just not no worth no size.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Yeah, locking pliers or vice grips, which is nice. I watch a guy, he's got a channel called Vice Grip. I'm surprised Karen didn't say what they was. Surprising. Mayonnaise gripping, mayonnaise jar grippers. Oh no, he's good. He's gone. Who, Karen? The kayaker? No, I can't do that. He's got the right of way. I'm fishing in this area. Ouch. Poor Connie. We're like, wait, what? Huh? Oh, I thought I had you guys on already. That dude was gone. My bad. I'm sitting there thinking you guys have got a good view, and I'm like, I'm not throwing out, standing here talking to y'all. Could add you back on the view. My bad. Oh yeah, no, you did. I thought I turned it on. I was looking through it, and I thought I'd seen it there, but I thought my logo looked like the logo blended and looked like the background I'm looking at. Well, you guys look at it now, but my bad. Jeez. How's it going, Gary? We're in my chair. Or are you gonna flip around? Okay. That way, in case I get out of shade. This new medicine they got me on, I'm not supposed to be in the sun a whole lot, so. I'm using another one of those rods. It's the Bracer II. 7 foot medium, 10 to 12, 10 to 17 pound mono. What's on there? I think we got 10 on there right now. Yeah. We got about 12 pound mono on here. Come on, fish. Let's get some bites on. I'm gonna throw off to the right. You bring me my chair. Can I help you? I'd flip it over and use the other side. That way it goes into the ground a little bit. I'm good. Come on, fishies. Maybe that's what they're waiting on too. How's it going, Happy Tiger? How are you doing? It's not the eggs and bacon. It's not the protein. Well, you put on weight with muscle too, so yeah, I've cut back on a whole lot of stuff. I think I'll eat something sweet every now and then. Cut way back on the sodas. Still drink tea. That's just a staple down here. I ain't giving up my sweet tea. Didn't go. I've been doing walking. Doing awesome. How's it going, Blueberry? Welcome in, y'all. Right here, I guess. Just working on getting a bite. Have some fun. Yeah. A lot of them say that. See, I gained weight with muscle than I did just regular weight gain. I've gained a lot of weight with the muscle mass and stuff, and they were calling me fat. And I told them, I said, I'm not fat. I said, how could somebody be in a size 32 be fat? Because I wore a decent sized shirt, but they didn't understand. And one day something happened, and I'd like, well, go ahead and take off your shirt unless my back went crooked or something. And I wound up taking off my shirt. I'm like, what the fuck, you know? And it was a whole different appearance than when they thought it was. We thought you were chunky. No. See there? We're calling people fat when I'm not. I just cut back a lot on the bread. Anything with a lot of bread in it. Bread and grease is what I cut. Added more protein, added vegetables for the same amount. I just added more protein. Some people call it bulking. As right now, you can easily just turn it into pure bulked up, bigger muscles. See, that's the problem I was having. They were seeing I was 200 pounds, but I was skinny, but I didn't look skinny. But when I wound up having to take off my shirt, and there they finally realized, hey, it was muscle instead of just being overweight. And that's the only thing is with the you can lean back down. Oh, if you guys see me in the long sleeve shirts, it's not looking cold. It's just trying to keep a lot of the sun on. Red Bull, oh yeah. Yeah, that junk's got a lot of sweetness into it too. They're like, it's got a lot of caffeine. No, it's got a lot of sugar. You tried switching to like a 5-hour energy or anything? Kaplan's interruptions. Happy poop thumbs up, appreciate it. Relax, come on, fish. You notice how the doctors like they're like lose weight, walk more. Well, well, you gotta eat smaller meals and eat more snacks. What? How is eating more gonna drop your weight? Well, it's smaller meals and more snacks to keep yourself from starving. Lady, I eat a small plate of eggs, something else with it, or an egg sandwich or something for breakfast. For lunch, something small. Dinner, something small. You want me to add what? I think she wanted to add like 5 or 6 snacks in between. I'm like, good Lord, that's more than I'm eating now. Nah. Yeah, that's what she was telling me. I think I've had a total of 2 Pepsis all month since the last month. I did find it. Well, it wasn't a diet. It just changed the way you ate. It just took out a lot of the carbs and calories. Well, carbs and sugar out. There. I figured out if you add a little bit more protein than that. But I found when I made a more of a hearty meal. You know how you used to eat back when vegetables and a good solid meat portion to it. I found when I ate that, I kind of tripped myself. When I did, I was more fuller. And I just been eating stuff that keeps me more fuller with not eating as much. Good solid meals. And just run from it with air. It's helped. I think it started with the soup and then with the chili and with something else. It was something that gave you more than just, a hamburger with a few fries. Now, don't get me wrong, I still eat a hamburger, still eat some fries, but it's just not as often. Everybody down in the tacos. Tacos ain't got nothing to do with that. Now, how do you do that? First time ever seeing that. Yeah, that's not good. See, that's what I'm talking about. What a solid, more filling meal. You don't have to eat a whole lot to fill up. You know. Oh, dang it. Just a second. God dang. Sorry, y'all. Trying to keep it propped up on my legs so I can reel in. Got a kayaker again. So, no, I ain't caught nothing yet. Yes, sir. I adjusted it, it's real, but sorry, y'all. Uh-oh, shit.
That's okay. We'll get it with this one. We'll get it with this one.
I'll-
Yeah, it's down. They got that on TV.
No, I was facing that way. I was trying to get the thing sit down. I didn't want to drop my phone, but I was like, dang it. Oh. Hopefully she'll blow over into that.
What you need me to do?
She's laying up against the grass. It's like, I'm like,
Yeah, what are they doing now?
I only seen one. That was my bad. Just a minute, folks. Sorry about that. We had a runaway kayak. I was the I thought they had one kayak. I didn't know she was dropping them off or what. But the kayak the wind blew the kayak off. It blew it down and blew it across the thing. So yeah.
You want me to bring my rope?
Yeah, it blew into the water. No. But the wind's blowing at a cross angle, north to northwest wind, so it blew it to the grass. Now, because I was down tucked in, but oh no, you can't hear it on the thing. Luckily, it's not. It'd have been the other day. I wouldn't have been able to throw nothing. Mm. Oh, bad. Yeah, it don't take much wind for those kayaks. I don't know. It had just enough where it came through. It didn't even sound like much, but yeah, lifted it up a little bit, and there she went. I'll have to lube up this rod or something. I gotta get me some water. Oops, my bad. No, I just wait for Carmen to get in the water. They're about in now. Yeah, it slid right off.
Oh man.
What? No. Yeah. Eating up beans, it'll get you somewhere. Just gotta wait till they start kicking in a little bit. Then after so long, refuel them again. How's it going, Terry? How's it going, Junior? Just 1 minute, y'all. My apologies. Nice. Huh? I know. I'm putting it in there. There's chicken. Nice. I'm gonna set you guys on the back. It'll be a minute, y'all. Here comes somebody else. Oh, there's the cotton truck. They're good. Yellowfin over hickory. Nice.
What up, bro?
Not much.
Got one.
Nice. You got him a nice red, y'all. Little 20-inch redfish. Just nice. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah, that's some good heat. Fun to fish for too, for sure. You can tune the fish, but you can't tune.
Battery, son.
It's gonna be a bit nice. Nice. Mm. You still getting almost did, almost tried to throw and catch it. They're like, no, we got another one. I only seen one. I turned around, I was like, okay. Yeah, we need to. I'll probably catch a few. A few good ones too. Oh no, no, you good. On what? Going for pretty decent place. How's it going, John Joe? How's it going? Yeah, now? No bites yet. Waiting on them. Got a burger in here. This dad burn. Oh yeah. I've been getting bites. It's just I usually get something. Alright, it might have run all out deep. Um, mixed between a bay and a river inlet area. Oh yeah, practice water. Yeah, I'm in Florida. We just left out of 18, well, anywhere from 7, they said it got around 7 degrees, and then wind chill and everything, so. They say wind chill, but I'm saying if you're calling 7 degrees, you're calling it 7 degrees. Ain't none of that wind chill is nothing to it. If it's that cold, it's that cold. Oh yeah, usually the water's all the way up to these pylons right there. It's usually all the way up, almost to that one right there. everybody's been fishing down here. I come over a couple times. A couple people have been by. And it's been packed down here. It stays packed. Every now and then you get a few people, but it's usually always got somebody here. The wind, I think the wind's got them kind of off too. Freshen up my bait. If I don't catch, I'm not worried about it. It's nice too. Watch that. Both of them walked off and left it. Well, I appreciate it. You almost let your paddle outside. I see him down here all the time. Man, this algorithm, they don't know what to do to people, man. I'll tell you what. The algorithm's so touchy, it ain't funny. Because you don't catch much there and you don't put out a lot of shorts, it throws your algorithm off. You go live, you can't go live one time, it throws your algorithm off. And it eats this out of watch hours. For every time you don't post something or something, it'll eat them up. Like, for sure. There ain't nobody over there on the dock. How's it going, Paul? No bite yet. Wind's kicking and John, whatever bites really. There's so much stuff down there to eat it, never know. I found out they got a few more fish in here that I've never caught. I like to catch. I have been getting hits though. Not here, but over there. But I'm hoping to get some fish on. Well, like I was saying earlier before walking in there, but we just left off a super cold week and another cold week. My catch is going to be a miracle. I mean, all I'm going to do is toss around and leave the line wet, you know. Nice. I think when all of them move, I might walk down there and fish out the dock for a minute. See, everybody see me fish here, fish there. The people fishing, they fish there. But a lot of them used to stay on the dock, but the ones that used to stay on the dock, found out I've been catching over here, so. Everybody flocked to the area, which kind of sucked because now not much is wanting to bite. They could be out there deep too. I'm pretty far out there. I'm halfway out at least. What time is it? Oh yeah. How's it going, Doug? It's been going all right, Doug. I ain't caught nothing yet, but I think if the wind will die down, the fish will bite. Usually when it does, the fish start to bite again, so. How's it going, Lee? How are you doing? Sorry I missed out last week on you. How's it going, roll call? Mm-hmm. Comfy rod, lightweight. Got to figure out a way to lube up this reel a little bit more. Reeling in is tight. It was a barely used rod, but I guess the more you use it, the more it'll get stuff in there. No bite yet. I've had bites, but no fish in yet. I've had something hit it when I was down there at that other spot. And she almost had a freaking monster crab. I'm telling you that crab looked as big as this rock. FYI, that rock phone. It's it's about 68. The breeze will go away to be really nice. The breeze is not cold, it's just I gotta start fishing. How's it going, Corey? How are you doing? Morning, fishies. I'd have a lot of short sleeve on, but to keep off the sun as much as possible. No, everybody can pile it up in Louisiana. Just everybody's cold, straight to Louisiana. Everybody's tent. Just, I want warm. I want warm. You know what I mean? I want warm now. They still down there? Or? Huh?
Yeah, they're sitting there.
Water. Sorry about the crackling, y'all, but. Holy catch. That wind's got it. We'll keep. Yeah. Oh yeah, I trimmed my face. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, I trimmed it up the other day. It's wanting to grab all that grass and briars right there. Nice. A lot of rain's not bad. Just it needs to rain when you need it, or rain throughout. A little bit here and there, you know. Not dump it on you for a month and not rain for 3. And come on, fishies. I'm ready for a bite. I ain't got nothing yet. I'm waiting. Want to go try off the dock, but you guys want to go try off the dock? Ain't nobody on there. I know you, not you, but us. Oh yeah, I figured you guys would want to walk. They get the biting knot over here and biting over there sometimes. She's having fun. Never mind. People's they quit fishing on the kayak. Now they got the whole thing filled up over there. But yeah, they switched to the top. That's what we did. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Hopefully that'll hold. Nothing don't steal it. Wind's just getting worse. Yeah, they're standing at the end, but they got 4 or 5 rods out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Come on, fish. This wind will die. It will bite. They have more fishing area if they get rid of a lot of this grass. Just 1 second now. Yeah. Just a second. Well, no, that was lungs and half was a brain. Anyways, I'll tell you in a second. Well, I had to go look at something now. What? No, I went over there to reel my rod because it got hung in the grass, and so knowing I looked down, there's a half a brain, a thing of lungs, some type of weird sac looking thing, and like some like fat that was on something. I don't know what I don't even know what animal that's out of. One, why would you have a half a brain down there on the ground? What animal did you cut it out of, or what did you cut it out of? So the 90% of the animals here ain't got a brain that big. The only brain I know that it's that big is human. The part of the lung and whatever else is in there, it don't look like no animal one. Yeah, that's what she's saying. Unless somebody chops somebody up and or something, but the lungs not very big. The brains, it's pretty decent size. I'm not gonna show it or nothing, but The old guy that was down here, he's like, man, you don't know how to string a rod right. There we go. Oh, now. You had one of the eyes twisted. Yeah? Okay, don't let me forget. Shit, I've cut and gutted and cleaned almost every animal around here, except a fox or a coyote or about it. Oh, ain't no possum, but I've seen them clean. How's it going, Daddy? Ted. Well, yeah, I'll see if there. You go get me a picture of that real quick, so we don't forget. I know, not on camera. Sorry. They don't have a smell. The smell's going that way. Sorry. How's it going, Bob? But like I said, I've cut and cleaned and stuff. A lot of stuff. I've cleaned hogs, all kinds of stuff. You got my thing? Can you pull it up? I don't know if it's saying got hold of y'all. Well, I didn't have to worry about that. Gabe Morton just looked over and said, "No, I know them. Fuck it, duck it." I like duck deep fried. That's my. It's bad when your local game board is still sub right. Nah, I already know who they are. I'm good. Yeah. I watch a guy cook it all the time. He cooks it all different types of ways. Me, I prefer it deep fried. I've had it baked in other ways. Yeah, some people don't like certain types of duck. Me down there getting them a ticket, they're going under the table or under the sheet. Oh, sorry, that was my bad. My bad. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, I just missed a fish. Uh, Right. Ah, dang it. I know I did. The only reason why I know my line was tight, no, it's not. They like to pick it up and drop it. Or crab. Want to cook me another goose. Uh, I've had goose once before. I've had it baked, but it was somebody said it tasted funny and it was gross. So instead of anybody else get it, because he tried it. Oh, I love goose. Oh, it's good. I like it this way. Cooked it exactly the way he said it. Ew, it's disgusting. Yeah, it's what the goose went. It was like duck, duck, duck. Oh, they didn't say that the goose went flying to the dog. Was not happy. Why'd you throw the goose out? Because you said you didn't like it. It tasted funny, and I wasn't feeding them that. Ben, you said it was there. I just didn't like it. I forgot I'd never liked the goose. I'm like, nice. We had it deep fried. What do we put on it? You remember? The duck. We deep fried. I don't remember either. It might have been just plain just deep fried. First thing I deep fried was the duck. Golden, crispy, delicious. Just, ah, nope. Yeah. It's the only good thing about braid. It'll slice through that wind instead of like this mono that catches it. That's gonna be a fun fight. Whatever gets on that joker right there, I tell you what, that joker don't reel right. When you're reeling it, it only fits right there. You only got this much of a finger on it, so you're like, I got spoiled with those bigger handles with a little bit bigger grips on them. Something nice gets on there, it's gonna be nice to fight there. Nah, I don't need a 420. 420 was our skip day at school, and it was senior skip day. Everybody skipped school but a few, except a few of us. Half the school was empty, over half of it. I didn't skip. This wind will die down. It will be alright. Still a pretty day. Can't complain. Probably ain't gonna be too much longer before I'm gonna have to call it anyways. I skipped a few times, but I didn't skip on 420. They called, oh, your son wasn't in school on 420. They're out smoking. I smoked, not that. I dipped. I dipped. I dipped right in the middle of class and they never even knew I was dipping. Never even knew. I thought the teacher a few feet away and they never even knew it. The trick is, when you're chewing gum and all of that, you keep you a small piece put there. Oh, he just got his gum. They ask, oh, oh, he's good. Then that's when you switch it. When they get, oh, you good, that's when you switch it. They never knew. I was doing something one day and walking down the road and my mother stopped. What are you doing? Heading in the corner store to get me something to drink. Are you dipping? No. It's like you ain't dipping. I was dipping right in front of them, never even knew. The easiest thing is if you got a parent or something that smokes, you smoke or you dip. Don't do it if your parents don't smoke. Don't dare unless you take a shower or whatever. Because you don't know that you got the nicotine smell on you, but if you ever been a former smoker or dipper, you know when you get away from it, you ain't done it in there, they got an odor. Not making fun of nobody, but how's it going, Joseph? Either one. I prefer Grizzly. I like Copenhagen, but it was like some oak I got. It says long cut or there, but it was like a fine cut or a powder. Everyone I've ever got. So Grizzly, I just stuck with a long cut. Then I've wound up wound up going to Stoker's for a while, but Grizzly would be the go-to. Well, anymore it's almost $12 a can here. Dip here's got expensive. They've raised it and raised it and raised it. One pack of cigarettes, I think the cheapest one's like $8. Marlboro smoke does, that's $12 a pack. Well, that was a few months ago that I know of. Yeah, I tried Kodiak. Sorry, everything's got a glare on it. Just a wintergreen or shoot even a straight Grizzly was okay. I didn't chew, I tried it. I chewed every now and then, but that's when they were out of something or what. And that's usually put a little bit in it, that'll last you a long time. My brother-in-law used to chew. He just sit there and chew on spit and the whole time. That's all you hear. I'm like, what are you doing? Chewing. Or you almost swallowed it before you spit. Well, I like to try not to spit the whole time. And it goes slipping down my throat and then it'll get there and I'm like, oh God. Yeah, well, he did too. That's all you hear. You can be outside, he'd be inside. Like, that's her brother. I'm not making fun of him or nothing, but she does, you don't he?
What?
Hat when he chewed.
Yeah.
Shoot, I probably dipped from before 14, I don't know. They didn't ever know. It was on and off throughout the years. You know, couldn't do it if you couldn't get it, you know, but when you couldn't get it, you're there and you take it easy on what you could get. And when you can bite, you're like, okay, good. Yeah. Yes. Flavor. Flavor and texture. And price. Which ain't bad, I mean, if it was as cheap as it used to or what. Anybody what knows what gold dust is, the snuff, the little gold powder dust? My granny used to do that. Do that snuff. She done it since she was like 4 years old. She done it all of her life before she passed. Her sons and stuff. One of her sons was like, you don't need to be doing that. I'm like, she's 97 years old. Why quit now? They made her quit for a couple of months, so they thought. I had to, not babysit her, but I'd help watch her. Make sure she was okay, which she was perfectly fine. They just figure, oh, she's 97, she needs somebody to look after her, she might forget. That lady didn't forget. She, I wish I had me a good old snuff right now. I was like, I know where your snuff is. Really? Yeah. Okay, and she'd get some, and I'd make sure she didn't have it on her face. She'd come in there. One day I was giving it to her to walk through the door. What's going on? She goes, son, walk outside and go pick me one of those switches I pointed out earlier. How about the biggest and thickest one? That's the one I want. Yes, ma'am. Back in the Jeep. Back in 10 seconds. I was like, here you go. She goes, Anybody want to reach for that can of snuff? Go ahead. She goes, I'm glad I'm reaching. You better be glad I'm reaching for the switch, not a belt or something else, you know. She did too, boy. They wound up giving it back when she got a lot better than she was. Doctor's like, why take it? It's not doing her no harm. She's perfectly healthy. Well, I figured, he goes, well, you need to quit figuring and listen to your mother. uh, uh, we was doing something one day, and my granny asked me. That's what I called her. It was my stepdad's mother, but I called her granny and stuff. But we was going in. She goes, "You want some coffee?" Not allowed to have coffee, so they said. Is it me or is that stuff red back there in the sky? You sure? There ain't got no red tints to it? You sure? Like the sky don't look a little reddish to you? That away? Really?
Yeah.
Well, shit. Not a problem then. I'm seeing a light faded pink color around. You sure? That's blue. That's light blue. That's almost white, and that's a pink color. Are you sure? So I need to get out of the sun then. You sure? I'll step out and look. Pop. Now it's white. What? I don't know. Looks hazy out there a little bit. Making sure the medicine's not messing with my eyes. It's the only bad thing about it. It messes with your eyes and your stuff. Oh, I see a pink haze out there towards the top of the grass line, but it looks more white now. It's dark blue, but over that way it's like the sun's like at it more or something. Don't run down that grass line now. Must have to use the bathroom or something. Get your beer. How's it going, Jarbuds? Can't tell if that's Mandy or how's it going, Jay? Well, I'm mistaken. I think it's. Ugh. Ugh. Wind shifted. Notes. I might have to. Nice. I tried to do a giveaway. It didn't turn out good. I try to wait for people to. Alright, I'll try to. It'll be 7 o'clock our time? Yeah. It'll be 7 o'clock our time. $3.20. Oh, get a bite. I wanted to tell what's his face. Probably. Maybe that scared some of the fish up. Oh, wait. Nice. We got crappie here, just not a whole patch of them. There's some spots here and there. I know the guy that had a whole, shoot, probably, I'll say 2 spawns about as big as that area right there. He had monster crappie in there. I say monster crappie, I'm talking about crappie like that. Just, I used to go over and try to sneak over and catch me a few of them. It was on county slash his property, but he shooted anybody that got close. He would too. Never got shot at, but he shot at a few people that I know. Now he had one of those secluded areas that nobody really, they didn't fish or nothing, but a few of them did, but They just catch and release, but he shoot at them. Not shoot to kill, you know, rock salt or something like that. That's what they mainly use. I know. My half brother got it. Uh, who's Karen? What? Karen's not in? What happened to Karen? I can't see Karen either, Alan. What's going on? Um, can you see Karen? It don't smell anymore.
You sure?
Yeah, it was just one whiff. I don't know. Now, let me ask you. Now, is it dang think you call it? She pull a John Cena on us. You can't see me. Disappeared. You know that's Karen's favorite wrestler, John Cena, from The Rock. No, I'm just kidding. How's it going, Alfred? I know, I know. I was just messing with her. Karen, don't run off. We can really see you. No, I think you were just being ignored. I don't know who was ignoring you, but yeah, no, I can see you, y'all. I'm doing pretty good. Ain't caught nothing, but pretty good. Oh God, get me my license. It's not that dude. It's a woman. Hurry up,
I'm trying to.
faster. I should have had her fake put me in handcuffs. Oh my. Nah. If she just asked me, has everything changed? Anything changed? She noticed the water's been acting funny. People's been saying the bite's been weird and stuff. Oh yeah, that's interaction all the time. She's like, she didn't. Did she wave at y'all? I think she did. I don't know. She's like, hi. My bad. Oh. It was her. It was her officer. Officer. Huh? No. Oh, she had cuffs and a Beretta on her side. 40. Not a big ol' hell are they? 40, 44 Magnum, or they're one of those ones. No. Don't read Smurfy's comment. I told you don't read it. Sure. She'd have fake put me in handcuffs and try to. I don't know. I'm not even repeat what you put. No. You should have seen her. She'd have.
You wanna eat that brain?
Huh?
You wanna eat that brain?
What?
You wanna eat that brain?
No, I said you would have been. I couldn't say what. You know what I was saying? Cop or no cop. What if she'd let you have the handcuffs and keys? No. One of my cousins were a cop. He knew one. He got a pair of real handcuffs. My mom had them hanging on the wall. And somebody coming back there and asked her to borrow them. She said no. And so they took them anyways. And they handcuffed herself. They called her for the key. She goes, I had the handcuffs with no key. They had to call the daggum law out there to get the daggum key and the handcuffs undone. He goes, why? He said he broke the key to them and they were obsolete in that ones they had because they just got new ones, and he had an extra pair he found in the car. And he just wanted to hang them up on the wall, you know, just for fun, and just for jokes and stuff. Huh? He borrowed them, and she tried to tell him before he dared. He didn't run off. You know how weird it was to get the cops to come out and yes, little bird. I wonder if that's Russ. I named one of the sand rails down here Russ. I wonder if that was Russ. But yeah, he just I just skipped over that. Yeah, it was kind of weird because the cops was like, we kept one or two around, figuring somebody lost a pair, somebody didn't have the heat or what. So they quit using those and switched to new ones. I wonder if that was Russ. Problem. You can buy them up there or Ace Halls. I don't know if you guys got one there, but we got them here. When I send them to tell you. Well, down here we got shifter knobs. You can replace the top of the things in certain vehicles. The things for standard vehicles, you can trade the thing for like an 8-ball or something like that. Well, my brother bought an old molded grenade where it had the pin and stuff in it. The bottom was taken out. Me, him, and my mother was walking through the store. She walked past and seen the handcuffs, seen the swords, seen a couple big knives and stuff. She stopped, rose. She's like, "You guys sell hand grenades?" God knew what he was doing. He had his service hat on where he served in the army and stuff. Yes, ma'am, sure do. You get tired of that old refrigerator, washer machine, or that lazy husband won't get out of the bed. You know, he reaches down slowly to add his hand, kept his that, you know. He's like, you just take and pull this pin right here and like she won't like this, he reaches down to it. Tink, he says, yeah, when you don't want to deal with you want to get him out of the bed, you just like that, and he won't open his hand, that pin flew, she got gone. See, when he went like that, I seen the hole in the bottom. I didn't say nothing. The pin went fling, and it went like that. She gone. My brother got gone. Half the store got gone. I looked up, but I seen the hole on the bottom. They waited. They had the ears plugged. They were getting in their vehicles trying to get out fast as possible. And she slowly come creeping back in. She yelled at me to get out of the store. He's like, ma'am, I'm sorry. He goes, you're the third person to ask me that today. He goes, I just had to. Yes, ma'am, it's got a hole in the bottom. My brother bought one. He pulled that prank on his boss. He's like, well, I'm tired of working here. What? Rage auto guy's teeth and run off. Yeah, he almost got fired. Yeah, only in Florida. He's like, he didn't let it go either. It was hilarious. She didn't do much deal with those anymore. They have all kinds of stuff down here, neat little trinkets and stuff. Come on, fish. Really? Hey Mandy, how's it going? Oh yeah. This month's moving by slow. This month always moves by slow for me. What y'all doing for Alan, appreciate it. Yeah. Good, yeah, appreciate it. Y'all get some W's in chat for Alan. You know, it's nice. I was I was reeling in a fish. That handle's so small, and truthfully, I should just switch over to the other one because I was taking it easy with him. He knew he was coming in, but he wasn't running all over the place. He was moving slow, but that guy already almost to me, but it wanted letting go. They must have got a new thing out about bait or something. Certain types of bait people are using, and they're not allowed to use them anymore. I think croaker might be one of them. I'm not sure. I don't know. Just remember that one that come up here and asked what type of bait?
Yeah.
Ever since that guy asked that, he's they've been asking weird on there. I don't think anything's gonna bite today. Mm, I'll give it about 10 more minutes. Oh, kind of looked like Mr. Dale a little bit. It wasn't. I found a hook earlier. Yeah. Um, brand bluegill, shell cracker, stuff like that. You're not supposed to here. Not live or cut bait. Green sunfish you can, but there ain't too much bite off of that. A lot of people use the panfish, but it's our game fish. You're not allowed to use it, but people still do. They don't catch you, you're lucky, but I don't know what all they got wanting to do, so or what bait they're not allowed to be used anymore. Got a rock. That's my if I don't want you near my truck rock. No, that's in case I need to hold something down. You guys ever heard of an Indian weather rock? They can get you a small stone like that, or just they can tie you rope with your 3 sticks. The rock is warm, it's sunny. If the rock is covered in snow, it's snowy. The rock is wet, it's raining. Or foggy. If the rock is gone, don't go outside. There's a tornado. Indian weather rock. Yep. See, like that jug lining stuff y'all do over there, or them big barrels you guys do over there, how you guys drop down there for catfish. I've seen them where they use those big blue barrels and stuff. You can't do that over here. Yeah. Dang. Wow. Iowa, do you know? I heard a thing. I'm pretty sure it said Iowa. I'm pretty sure. If it's not, I'll figure it out and watch it again. But they say in Iowa, you're not allowed to trout fish riding a giraffe. You can ride a horse, you can ride a camel, but you can't trout fish off the back of a giraffe. It's illegal. No. We can use a trout line with a thing on there, but you guys can't dare, because I don't know. One guy in South Florida, he got bombarded by it. He was using those foam ones that he grabbed with a line on them. He was using them in South Florida. He said it was his niece. He was paddling. When he did, he reached down and went like that. When he pulled up the end of the string, there was a 12-foot gator on the end of it. He threw it and swam off. Everybody lit that guy up, and they lit him up for months. They're still getting him on it. Everybody's unshared and posted and commented on that thing. First thing they got him with, you're not supposed to jug in Florida. It's the first thing everybody went to do. Second of all, you should know there's alligators. 3, why you got that kid that young on there when you're jug lining in Florida? No one out there. I didn't mean to put her in risk. Yeah, they called on him and everything. Well, he used to be a cop or something. He's, oh, I'm a cop. I know what I'm... Not anymore. Putting in danger of a kid or something like that. There's another state. I was watching 50 Weird Facts that you can't do fishing. I didn't get to Florida. I made it like 6th one in. You can't catch, I think it was Pennsylvania or somewhere. You can't catch a fish by the mouth. Using your mouth, you can use your hand, rod, reel, anything like that, spear, but you ain't allowed to use your mouth. I think it might have, was that Kentucky? Might have been Kentucky. It was just weird, random stuff. My eyes, come on, fish. I don't catch, I ain't worried about it. Trying to wait them out, but I don't think anything's gonna bite. I think the wind's got him now. Could have moved out to the bay. I don't know. Was that a bite? Oh no, I'll get blinded. Y'all guys looked up on the weird laws that states have. I think it's Texas or Kentucky. You can't walk down the thing with a piece of chicken in your back pocket or eat it while walking. I think you gotta eat or eat it on a stick. I know there's one with the pocket. I know there's one walking down the sidewalk, and something one with a fork with chicken.
You can't chew gum and walk on the sidewalk here.
Yeah, you're not allowed to walk down the sidewalk and chew bubble gum at the same time. Not allowed to, so be careful on that. Yep. They ain't got anybody for it lately, but it's one of the laws. It's weird. I can't believe I ain't got one fish today. See what I'm saying? This is all the finger grip you got on there. Just got a little bit. That's it. Tips of your fingers, all the rest of it in. Just gonna add another piece to it, so it's not wasted. Yeah, there's one that you can't walk with it in your back pocket. There's one you're not allowed to eat it on a fork walking, and there's one other one doing something. There's some with barbecue, and it's all kind of weird stuff. And the only bad part about it is, me and Hugh made 90% of those laws. I'll give you the initial JB. He was the old. He was the congressman, governor, or something like that, before he became president. Get who I'm talking about? No. Anyway. Really? Too much shrimp, I guess. I've done it again. I have snapped another line. And I threw it easy. The bell was open. The bell was open. So now what? I don't know, they ain't nothing biting anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it, y'all. I gotta get out of the sun for a bit. I tried. Had fun anyways. No, I threw it sideways. I didn't give it a lot of power, but I even checked myself. I was like, man, had I not opened the bell? Nope, bell was open. No, that's why I've even snapped the mono like that, just but yeah, I guess I want to call it no fish. It's okay though. I had to come back and try again. I'm blaming the wind. The reason why I'm blaming the wind because it's been pretty windy. Appreciate everybody for coming in. Alan, thank you for the gifted memberships and the other ones that's been gifting the jewels and stuff. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody that's been a member. Karen, Alan, Smurfy, Dirty Strawberry, Owl, Fat Cat, Jarbuds, if you're still in there, appreciate the dono from last time. I don't know if you heard me on that. But we'll get to try again next time, yeah. It's alright by me. Had a good day. I had to wait on the kayakers a little bit, but they seem to move pretty quick. Y'all guys have a great day. Appreciate it. Peace. You want to say bye? Bye. So she did. Later, y'all. Appreciate it.